Welcome to Loving Life Conversation Series Live, People Who Change the World. Today, we're so honored to have Ashmeet Sidana, who's the founder and chief engineer of Engineering Capital. Welcome, Ashmeet.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. Well, my life has been one of tremendous change, luck, and then growth. And so I grew up in India. My father was a farmer. We lived in a mud house, no running water, no plumbing, no electricity, in a very rural part of India. So I love computer science. I am an engineer. And this whole idea of what you can compute and what are the true limits of computation really became a passion for me. And so then I have lived and worked in Silicon Valley ever since. So the way you teach someone to ride a bicycle is not to tell them things like that: centripetal force, pedal on top, asymmetric forces. You don't need any of that stuff. Okay, what they need is encouragement. What they need is the right attitude. What they need is maybe help getting resilient, building up. When you fall down and you get a little hurt, you say, it's okay. It's just a scratch. Let's put a Band-Aid and let's keep going, right? That's what most parents do for their children when they fall off a bicycle. I've never met a man who was so ignorant that I could not learn something from him. I believe it's Mark Twain. I believe in that. In other words, I believe everybody has something they can teach me. Everybody knows something better than I do. My job is to figure out what is it that they know better than me and learn that. So for example, on this podcast, it's very clear to me that you are a wonderful interviewer. You are a wonderful interlocutor. You, on the other hand, I believe, understand it very well, which is part of what makes you such a good interviewer. And I can see that Roxy here agreed with us with a good thumbs up. Everybody who agrees with me on the way Faye is asking these wonderful questions, please raise your hand or clap or something, let her know, because I'm enjoying this conversation in an area that I know nothing about.
How do you measure the success of your own life?
Oh, that is a very deep question. And it really goes to the heart of something that I think most people don't think enough about, which is, what do you want to do? What is your goal? Why are you doing what you're doing? Is it even going to make you happy if you get to where you are going? Most people have not answered that question adequately before, they start working on things. My mother always said to me that there will always be someone who has more money than you, and there will always be someone who has less money than you. If you are feeling demotivated, if you are feeling tired, if you are feeling, not like, if you feel like not working hard, look to the person who has more money than you, and it will get you excited, and you will feel jealous, and you will feel ambitious, and you will feel that again. On the other side, if you feel that, you have succeeded and you are being rude, or you have an ego, or you are unhappy with life, look to the person who has less money than you, and you will feel content. You will feel satisfied. You will feel grateful that you have more in life than they have. And so there's always somebody who's ahead of you and always somebody who's behind you. She used the word with money because money is such an easy thing to talk about. I actually think this applies to everything. There's someone who will be more taller than you, who's shorter than you. That I believe happiness comes from alignment. It comes when your thoughts, your actions, your deeds are aligned with each other, then they are consistent with each other. Then you can be happy.